Good morning and welcome back to another daily market outlook video where I'm going to discuss with you all the major dollar pairs and gold. What we can see that happened yesterday is that Euro USD pushed down lower from this liquidity being grabbed on the 1 hour. So we grabbed some liquidity above these highs, then got a push down once again. Normally, I would say that this push up is not enough to provide us with the next push down, but in this instance, because we have such a bullish dollar and such a bearish Euro USD, I wanted to look for a short position from this supply zone with some liquidity situated above there. But what you can see that happened is that on a news push, we got a massive candle in towards the upside, not providing us with any clear market structure that formed, because I wanted to see something like this, then a change of character, and then some shorts in towards the downside. But we just got a news push up, not taking out any liquidity. So if we can push up here and then start to see some market structure come in, I am still happy to short Euro USD down lower for now. But otherwise, I won't be doing this. And on the other hand, the difficult part here is also that I want to trade in line with the 4-hour fractal. What you can see is that the 4-hour fractal broke in towards the upside yesterday with the news push, and the fractal low is situated all the way underneath here. So on the 4-hour, I also need to push up. But at this moment, if this happens, then our fractal low would be all the way over here. So we need to see that go, then a pullback, and then some continuation in towards the downside. So I don't think there are any good opportunities for a Euro USD short as of now. If we can maybe do something like this, then push over, then our 4-hour fractal is situated here, then a push down and continuation down lower. In this instance, there will be a good short to take, but we're going to have to be patient and just patiently waiting for a new position. If we look at the daily on Euro USD, what we can see is that we are swing bearish. We have traded inside the premium prices above the 0.5, took out some internal liquidity, then started to break structure in towards the downside. Once again, on the daily time frame, we have broken structure in towards the downside. So we can either start selling down from here, or daily time frame wise, what we can do is push up higher in towards this supply zone here, maybe together with the monthly open, and then see a push down. So yeah, going to be waiting on a good setup on Euro USD, but I do think that for now the best opportunity to short here has gone. Then if we look at the DXY, what we can see is that with EU as well, price action isn't really nice. On the 1 hour, we did now retrace back in towards the discount prices and started to create some kind of price action in towards the upside, but still a lot of ugly liquidity lows. This low is just a swipe of liquidity underneath here. Could provide us with a next push up, but really uncertain as of now. And let's just see what can happen. Preferably a little bit down lower, swiping this low, and then see some potential upside to close the gap or even higher. If we then go to GU yesterday, I was also looking for some shorts. I said that I wanted to see this high go, but then with some nice price action. So wanted to see a push, then some nice order flow start forming and breaking. But as of now, all these moves were provided due to news. On the 1 hour as well, not much to do here. We took out some lows, then started to break up, but yeah, just really ugly price action for GU as well. Maybe going in towards the yearly open, then we need a clear break of structure, some bullish order flow to start forming, and then maybe shorts, but definitely not the most beautiful price action. If we then look at NZD USD, yesterday I was looking on the 1 hour for some potential shorts from this supply zone taking out liquidity over here. also with some clear liquidity still situated above this high. But with the news, we just pushed higher. We swiped liquidity above here. We didn't break structure. On the other hand, the other thing is that on NU we are still bullish swing structure wise between this low and this high. Let me draw that in quickly, like this. We didn't swipe the low underneath here, so on the other hand, yes, we left some equal lows, and that's perfect liquidity for a next push down. Maybe if we can break up one more time, then see clear break in towards the downside, we can enter some shorts, but definitely not the most beautiful pair as well. If we then look at AU, AU yesterday, I was looking for shorts as well. Beautiful setup was forming here. We had a supply zone that took out liquidity on the left. We then started to break structure down, so 1 hour swing structure bearish. Then we had some liquidity situated over here and a open supply zone over here. But then once again with the news push, we pushed up higher, and then last night we started to push down lower already. I need to see some kind of confirmation, maybe taking out all of this liquidity still here, then a clear change of character, some clearer market structure to come into the markets, and then maybe a short position. But also I do think this position is kind of gone already. If we then look at USD CAD in my opinion is consolidating over here, so not much to do. I do still think we can trade towards this target being liquidity with a open 4 hour supply zone above there, and eventually I want to get price into here, then some clear structure, and then some new shorts, because there's a lot of liquidity still open to be grabbed underneath all these lows. Yesterday what we did see is that we had a small push in towards the downside here, but then once again we didn't take out this low. Would have liked to see that low go, and then some clear breaks in towards the upside for some potential new longs with this as our target, but that didn't happen, so no positions for me there. USD JPY, as always, we're still not trading this. Also, it's consolidating, but going to skip over this. Then we have USD CHF. USD CHF, on the other hand, I am looking for some potential longs here. What we can see is that we are on the 1 hour, we are trading bullish between this low and this high. These highs are really ugly. There's no liquidity in this move down, so then this high becomes our liquidity target. Also, there is no liquidity in the push from down from here, so this is also a nice target to take out. So there are a lot of targets on the upper side of price. Then if we look over here, what happened is we pushed it down. We took out some liquidity over here underneath this low, but then we didn't really do anything. We pushed up higher, creating a nice liquidity high. If we go to the 50-minute, it becomes even clearer. We push down, we consolidate. Now we take out the liquidity here, and I do think we can push down lower to take out this low once again. Would be even more beautiful if we can take out this liquidity underneath here as well, because there's no real liquidity in this move up. So then a potential short time downside, not a short to be taken, but I want to see price trade down lower, then a clear 4 hour change of character, and then a long in towards the highs, something like this. If we then go to gold, then on gold you can see I placed down a short position, and everyone who is watching longer than today is now thinking, but you don't trade gold short, and that's 100% true. But I did place this order on a challenge account, not on live accounts. On the 4 hour, I do still think we can trade down lower for gold, so there are no longs to be taken yet. We are now trading underneath the 0.5, but this just doesn't seem to me like it's really strong. Then if we look at the price action that happened here is we push down lower, we push up. we break down, then we swipe everyone who was selling here already. We took out the liquidity above this high. Then what we can see is a push down, once again breaking structure. Then this becomes our last liquidity. We take out the liquidity with a big push up, then instantly a breakdown. Then what I want to do is enter on the liquidity created over here. So a lot of equal highs and weekly open. So I want to see a touch of the weekly open and then a continuation down lower towards, eventually this low. But first of all, the liquidity that's still situated underneath this low here. But I don't need to trade that far, because with this I would already have my 1 to 2 risk to reward. If we then at last go to silver, then on silver what we can see is that on the 4 hour we broke bullish. Well, not on the 4 hour, but on the 1 hour swing structure we broke bullish, but it's more clearer to see on the 4 hour. Then we took out a lot of liquidity. Buyers came into the market by breaking 4 hour fractal structure. We swipe one more time underneath there, and now there's not a lot of bullish momentum coming into the markets. Also, there are some equal lows situated here, so I would like to see price go down underneath this low, then a clear break in towards the upside, and then I would be happy to look for some more longs, also together with this high being created here, together with still liquidity open here. So a lot of liquidity targets open on the upper side of silver, and eventually I do want to see silver trade higher, and I don't think we're going to trade underneath this low anymore. So let's see if we can get into some potential long setups in the near future. Guys, thanks for watching today's Market Outlook once again. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And of course, I hope to see you at tomorrow's Daily Market Outlook. Once again, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.